All right, welcome one and all to the Bourbon Shop. Thank you very much for joining me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, look, sometimes you just come across a bourbon that just has your name, it has your palate. Everything that you like in a bourbon, baby, is there. And you can't say that for every single bourbon that just as soon as you taste it, that's it. That's it. It doesn't even have to be an allocated bourbon, just something you can find on the shelf, which is what I have here. This is New Riff Single Barrel, and I'm telling you, this may be one of my favorites from here on. I just may just buy and buy and buy and just keep some in my bunker downstairs. And the thing is, it's not hard to find. So I want to get into this and tell you what I think about it. We're going to nose, we're going to smell it, and we're going to talk about it and see if one of you guys or gals out there have tried this and what do you think about it. So let me tell you just a little bit about the bourbon and some of the backstory and take a look at the bottle. Okay, New Riff Distillery, located in Newport, Kentucky, founded in 2014 by visionary Ken Lewis. It is independently owned and family operated. Each barrel is at least 4 years old. They use 53-gallon barrels, toasted char oak, of course, new oak barrels. 65% corn, 30% rye, 5% malted barley. It is non-chill filtered. This is a GMO grain product. And the MSRP, $52.99. Now that's a good looking bottle. Now, you know what? Sometimes when I see a bottle that looks that good or that different, I'm kind of suspect. What's really in the juice though? What's the juice like? Are you trying to make up for some kind of insufficient characteristics here? But this juice tells a story with the bottle, how unique it is, and the juices also. One thing I do like about Ken Lewis, he has this ambition, man. He's a visionary. He wants his bourbon or this distillery not to be the biggest, but the best small distillery in the world. And I'm telling you, if you keep this up, you're gonna get there, brother. You got my vote right now. This is very, very good. Okay, so let's get into it. We got the proof, and you got the which is 112. So let's just get into it, and we just give it a nice nose. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So on the nose. Oh, okay. So the nose, it get all the bourbon notes. Okay, so just get that out the way. It has the brown sugar. It has the it's heavy, 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 heavy on the caramel. It has the honey, but more than that, it has this molasses, rich, syrupy note. And coming through with some nice spice. That 30% rye is really kicking in, which is, I'm telling you, I love high rye bourbons and low rye, if that makes sense. But I love a high rye bourbon. So you get some nice rye spice, but it's not like I can get my nose all the way in here. It's not burning off my nose hairs, although it's 112 proof, which is not, like 130 or anything like that, but it's just a nice balance of the ethanol and the flavoring. Seeing that this is aged at the top tier, and seeing that it's only 4 years, it's really, really, really coming through. So you get that molasses, you get that nice cherry note, and some nice chocolate. And a hint of chocolate with this. Let's go for the taste. Like Johnny Gill says, my. I'm telling you, that rice spice is perfect. That honey, again, the traditional bourbon notes that we always get, but they just there, especially that caramel. That caramel is coming through. Nice rice spice, wonderful hug, Kentucky hug right here. Let's go in for another. Lots of fruit. Lots of dark fruit. And get hints of even some light fruit like a pear. Yeah, I would say a pear. But the dark fruit is coming in with the raisins, like the raisinets, the chocolate covered raisins. That spice is really coming through with the bacon spice, the nutmeg, the allspice. A lot of stuff that you would get in a rye. This is so close, and it walks that balance between the bourbon and a rye that you just can call this pretty much a bur rye. And the heat is nice. The finish, as I'm talking, I'm still getting that finish. It's still there. It's lingering. Again, I can't tell you how much that nice fudgy caramel taste is just pounding, just coming through on the back of the palate, just sitting there. It's almost like you're, I don't know, almost like eating a caramel apple. Yeah, this is just fantastic. It's so many notes. You get like this flaky, I don't know, like a flaky pie crust. And it seems like the more you just sip on this and try it and let it salivate on your tongue, the more notes that you get out. But I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait till it get down a little lower just to see what happens. But man, I'm digging this. And at $52.99, I have no complaints, none whatsoever. So big thumbs up, Ken Lewis. If you ever see this video, man, you got a fan in me. This is excellent, and I'm looking forward to the other things that you have out. I know they have a new Riff Bottled and Bond that's out there. I know they have a nice rise. In fact, one thing that he said is that he wanted to somewhat change the game and specialize in rye more so than bourbon. So that's going to be interesting, because if his bourbons are coming out with this high rye content and really just perfect balance, I can't wait to see what happens with the rye. I have one downstairs that I haven't cracked open yet. So I'm looking forward to getting this. This actually came from the distillery. A friend of mine was out there. He picked this up for me. But I believe you can find these single barrels on the shelf. So that's my take on it. It's delicious. Please, if you tried this, let me know. What do you think about New Riff or any of the products that you've tasted? But I'm gung-ho on New Riff. I'm a fan. Big fan. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how you enjoy the content. And I'm looking for some feedback, because I like to have a little background music in my content. But one of my commenters mentioned that it might be too loud, which I love feedback. Anything to improve the show, any thoughts that you guys might have or you gals may have, let me know. So let me know if the music is pretty subtle. I'll be quiet for a minute so you can listen. Okay? All right. Let me know. Reach out to me. Leave it in a comment. Please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for checking in with me. I will see you next time on the Bourbon Shop. And remember, the best way to enjoy your bourbon is to drink the way you like to drink it. The best way to drink it, of course, is in a responsible way, right? Which includes, or does not include, shots. So enjoy your bourbon. My, my, my.